Okay. Great. We are live. Testing out a little something new. Just because I can. All right. Okay. Hello, Majin Kai. Good to see you. I'm getting everything set up. Set up and ready to rumble. Okay. Hello, Macaulay, Miss Eve, Anti-Sparrow, Renagi. Good to see you all. I am just setting up and getting everything ready. So, those who missed the Diablo stream would have known. I'm now running a different type of software to do the whole blank background thing. So I am I'm hoping that it will run well and that there won't be any camera lag. That's okay. Let the nerds see who comes in first. All that matters is who's my first donor. But since none of these nerds will be my first donator, it's all good. All right, I'm gonna do some weird shit in the background and then test this out. I want to see if this will actually work nice. Now this build is done with. Don't have to worry too much. That's okay, my man. I'm only planning to collate them on Sunday/Saturday anyway, so not a big worry, my dear friend. Not a big worry at all. What I am gonna do, however, is I'm gonna make some weird shit in the background. I'm planning on making this for a while now. Okay, now I'll probably need this. Yep, this is correct. Also correct. Then okay. And the other thing I'll probably need is hey, Majin is not Bob John, you know? So he's not gonna sass you back. He's a nice person. He's a nice person, unlike you and Baobab. So, no sassing anyone today, alright? I'll kill you. Today, be on your best behavior or I'll kill you. Alright, let's go test this shit. I've been waiting to do this. I've been waiting to do this with the cam software for a very fucking long time. So, let's make sure that there's no lag with the cam software. Because that's what's important to me. I have a feeling that Dauntless will actually create lag. Yeah, it's already creating lag with the cam software. I don't know why only Dauntless does this. It's crazy. It's crazy. Only Dauntless actually does this. And I don't know why no other game does this, but Dauntless does, which is so fucking weird. It is so fucking weird. Like literally only Dauntless puts the system through apparently so much strain, right? So let's go into combat, right? And let's see this hilarity happen. Cause I have a feeling that as soon as I get into actual combat, this thing is gonna lag so badly that like it's just gonna, you know. What if I remove this first? Move that. And set this to that. No, it has to be at highest. Okay, fine. Gosh darn. Okay, so the maximum that I can get on Dauntless is these two settings. All right, let's go see if this ridiculousness will actually allow the software to run properly. All right, let's test it out for real. But legit, Dauntless is the only one that actually causes problems. So far, so good. I'm able to run on grass without lagging out. Now, let's see Moment of Truth. Moment of Truth is actual combat, of course. This is where things start to get interesting. You guys experiencing any cam lag? Or are we good so far? Because I can't keep an eye on it the whole time, so I'm gonna rely on you guys to tell me if you guys are seeing any cam lag. There may or may not be. I'm interested to know, because this is what's so interesting about Dauntless. On Diablo Immortal, a much more graphically demanding game, right? Everything is smooth as butter. This game, hell no. Yeah, of course it is. It's easily possible. I love how you wrote my response like halfway through that statement, Imagine Kai, but thank you, Miss Eve. You filthy nerd. Alright. Nah, see, there we go. That's the lag I'm talking about. Okay. Nah, I saw that. There we go. There was some cam lag there. Which is what I'm trying to figure out. Cause like I can never figure out how come Dauntless is literally the only game where this happens, you know? That's the whole reason. You see, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. It only happens on Dauntless. See that? That is the lag that I'm talking about. But it only happens on Dauntless. It never happens on any other game, which is kind of crazy. Which is why I stopped using the software in the first place. You see, there you go. It always dies and goes to that, which is hilarious. Like I said, it's only in Dauntless that it ever does this, and I'm pretty sure it's to do with the GPU like going hardcore for Dauntless. Again, don't know why. could be poor optimization, could be poor whatever the fuck. But yeah, the more that the GPU like goes up, the GPU usage anyway, the more that you end up experiencing like this weird ass half-baked thing. Which is a shame. Guess I have to put my, for Dauntless at least, I have to put my overlay back the normal way. Okay, good. Now that I've tested it, I know for sure. So for Diablo Immortal, I can run my overlay one way. For Dauntless, I'm gonna run my overlay the other way. So I'm gonna rename this for a second. Hey, welcome, welcome. Okay, welcome everybody. Now, I'm gonna spend a little while fixing my overlay now. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this. Duplicate. Okay, so now we have this as the low GPU overlay, and we're gonna edit this, and we'll have this as the high GPU overlay. Right. Hello, Kian, but please call me Robot instead. All right. Thank you for that. Now I'm gonna add it in. Okay. Yes, indeed. Okay, now let's turn on all the labels and stuff. You. Why does this even exist? What the hell? Delete that shit. Okay, now we need to refresh this, then all the other stuff comes back. Right? Then it's time for me to go back in the box. Zoot. A shame, but I'll save the beautiful no background stuff for Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal is where I can come out of the box. And for the other stuff like Mortuary Assistant or whatever. That I'm looking forward to. That is a bit overkill. I mean, honestly, 16 GB RAM is pretty much enough if you're not a streamer. Because the only thing that really matters is VRAM. What is the best Warpike weapon? Game player? Just choose any of the builds on my channel, dude. There's no such thing as best. If there was anything that was the best, alright, I would only make one build and that would be it. If you ever think that something's the best, then unfortunately you would be quite stupid, because, and that's no offense there, I'm just telling you the truth, because there is nobody, if there was literally the best, right, something that was the best, okay, then every Slayer would just use that one build, because it would mean that there's no reason to use any other build, right? That's why there is nothing that is just the best. Doesn't work that way. Okay, each build that I've ever constructed is always a different playstyle, which means that each build is designed for a different purpose. Remember that. Okay, here's an ad grenade for all you nerds. And now back in my usual comfortable dauntless space. You're welcome, nerd. Sup, Ray? Hey, congratulations. You caught the ad grenade, Majin Kai. Good job. Well, good morning, Mac. Existing, Mr. Ray. That's about it. Why would I do that? I have no reason not to be perfect in every single way. If you pay me, I will, Mr. Tristan. But since you're not paying me, I have no reason to do what you asked. Me, I'm just bumming around and talking to you guys until trials. Reset is today. Oh, I could make a weak ass build, Majin Kai. I just see no reason to do so, you know? It's all about opportunity cost. Oh, I can make a meta build good, Miss Eve. That's easy. Here, let's make a meta build good. Let me demonstrate and explain why meta builds suck. Or rather, why they're good. Here, I'll show you how it's done. Yeah, man. I'm just here to do my stuff. It will be good in my hands. But listen, I'll do my job properly, Tristan, so shut your mouth. You do not get to speak to me until you pay me. Understand, boy? Shut up. Shh. Silence. Silencio. Let me show you how this is done. Yeah, this will work. Okay, we are ready to show you. Okay, so listen, when you want to construct a meta build, right, it'll be either discipline or revenant. So let's take discipline first, okay, as a basic example. Now, you in a meta build, you will not have any defensive cells. All right, so to construct a meta build with no defensive cells, you will need, now I'm deliberately leaving my overlay up because guess what? I'm not going to show you everything, but the point is that you need to have offensive perks, nothing but offensive perks. So how do you do that? How do you have nothing but offensive perks? Okay, so there are a select few weapons that come strictly with offensive perks, and we will be utilizing some of them. So we'll actually be using like the Weeping Hours from the Chronovore. We don't put in any cells in the weapon first because they're going to be our filler spots. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the... Do we want Hurricane Blades? Probably don't. We can use Momentum Blades. Okay. So, we now have the Fangs of Dawn. Alright. I mean, technically we should use Hurricane Blades for the best, but we'll just use Momentum Blades because it'll be easier to demonstrate this principle. Okay, so now we've set up the weapon, right? Completely. We don't need anything else. Now we set up the lantern. Usually for the lantern, they will pick something offensive in nature. Amber F, no, you need to follow exactly what's in the build. So if you're using what is shown in the build, do not change the weapon. The only builds that can go with any weapon are custom builds that are built fit for slayers, as in if a slayer requests that, they are quite expensive. But no, otherwise the build as shown, right, needs to be used only with that weapon. And the reason for that is that that weapon will have its UE and perk set up for the build. Never replace anything in the build unless you want to be weaker. If you want to be weaker, then there's nothing I can do for you. But if you don't want to be weaker, then never replace anything in a build. Okay, so we have Skarn's Defiance. We will be putting in Catalyst, of course, because any meta build needs Catalyst, right? And then we will have the Time Weave Leggings because it comes with Catalyst, and we'll put in a Berserker Cell there, okay? And as I stated before, the overlay will cover most of this because anyway, that's part of the whole process. Okay, next. You want to have nothing but offensive cells in the build. So how do you do that? Your helmet is usually going to be something like the Dark Watch, which comes with Cunning, and you can put in another Berserker Cell in there. You will have the Malkirion's Grasp, allowing you to double up on Predator, and this leaves you with a free slot. Free slot means that you can literally put in whatever the hell you want, basically. You've already maxed out on Catalyst, so now people will look for things like Overpower, Pulse, basically anything that will give you an offensive advantage, right? So let's look for... We could use the Time Weave Robes to get another to get full overpower, so that when we stagger the behemoth, it will take bonus damage. And then the weapon slots are now free, and we've stacked in potentially every single offensive cell. The only thing we could probably add is Pulse to improve the crits and make this build non-reliant on stamina, which is totally fine. All right, so we'll have something like this set up. This way you have nothing but you have literally a full offensive setup. Every single cell is offensive. This is what a meta build is. A meta build essentially is everything offensive, right? So it will do a lot of damage, obviously. So when we go into the hunting grounds, let's go to, say, Conundrum Rocks. You wouldn't use Rage Hunter. Usually because the so-called meta builds are designed to dish out the maximum possible damage in the shortest possible time, you would have a situation whereby you would focus more on the crits. You can use Rage Hunter, but you're not supposed to. But Rage Hunter is kind of covered by your Rage Hunter is more or less covered by your potions. So remember that the meta builds will always be focused around catalyst use. Oh, you want my mixtape? Okay, sure. Here's my SoundCloud. You can go here and access all my music for free. Enjoy. Okay. Let's take this Charok for example. All right, we'll take our potions first. You can see me consuming the potions for buffs, right? So by relying on catalyst, what we'll do is we'll get in combat first, and you immediately start going ham. And you must dodge perfectly. Why? Because you're not supposed to take any damage. All right. Now I am using the what you call it, Skarn's Defiance here, to sort of like make me a little harder to kill, right? But in actuality, a lot of them will not even use it. They will use something like the Shrike's Lantern to gain even more offensive power. And basically the fight should be over on like a couple of seconds. So you end up something like that, and the creature will be dead. This is due to the effect of Catalyst and the fact that your entire setup, not only do you do more damage when the behemoth is down, but you end up like you know, you end up downing it faster because your damage is so jacked up by potions and everything. So again, we apply the same principle and we'll come over here. And ideally, of course, you will want to ideally, of course, you will actually want to have a situation whereby, you know, you dish out the best possible damage and stagger a behemoth ASAP. You also want to avoid losing your predator, which I unfortunately lost there and then, but that's okay. Because like I said, I'm using a method that involves shields. Now, technically speaking, you won't normally be doing something like that. But you'll basically time your slams with pulse. You'll dish out maximum possible damage in the shortest possible time. And you will use your discipline cell to offset any potential attacks that a behemoth may do. That is the normal way to play this, but I'm just too lazy to play that way. But as you can see, this is why the meta builds look strong in videos and stuff. They are designed to dish out the best possible damage, but are you so sure that you as a Slayer can play perfectly 24/7? All right. I practice this game pretty much every day, about 2 hours per day. And that's the time that I stream with you guys. So if you do that, then sure, you're gonna be at the level that these meta people can do. Actually, they haven't. Of course, I would love to say that they have, but they actually haven't. And I can confirm that because this is actually... because my build will do slightly less damage. Now, they will not deal a lot less damage. So you are right about that. Their damage is close, but they will do slightly less damage. If you actually measure the kill times, right? And this is just me being an honest man, all right? The meta builds will actually have a kill time that is approximately about 5 to 10 seconds faster than mine. But the risk is that if you take a single hit, then the whole process collapses. So... and for me, I'm more used to my own builds where I'm allowed to take a hit or two. But yeah. Actually, no, right? It's just because people asked. Did you not see the chat ask me to do this? I don't have to. I can go back to my own builds, but I figure I may as well use it as a teaching moment. Now, the other thing that a lot of the meta players will do is that they will make use of the... Hang on, hold on. They will make use of the wounding on the chain blades to get a little extra out of it. Because the wounding gives you extra attack speed. So another thing that they try to do with the meta style is that they will use the wounding to get plenty of extra damage. And that can help finish a behemoth faster. But again, honestly, that's only about an extra kill time of maybe 4 to 5 seconds. So it depends on what you're willing to trade off. Me, I'm not usually willing to trade that, because 5 seconds is not going to make a lot of difference in the long run. Yeah. But yes, I'm doing it because chat asked, Ray. Come on, bro. Why the fuck would I do this otherwise? What's a good Twin Suns build? The one on my channel. Go search for it, Anti-Spiral. Come on. If you have to ask that question, then, you know, you don't deserve to call yourself a robot fan. Pretty much. That's exactly the principle, Miss Eve. And that's also exactly the problem. Damage is just what it is. Damage. Hence why my teaching style has always stated to people that yes, doing damage is great, but you do 0 DPS if you're dead. And when a Slayer is dead, they do 0 DPS. So there's literally no point in a lot of them doing this kind of stuff. Like, you can kill behemoths that are like 3 to 4 levels above you in seconds, like so, which is why sometimes a lot of these people, when they showcase the meta builds, they will showcase it in situations where they have a combat advantage or where they have a level advantage, which makes the meta builds look great because they do so much damage to it. Like you saw that right there, right? When a behemoth is about 4 levels above you, you know, you can stagger it so fast that it will look like your build is performing well, but in actuality your build is failing. So that is where a lot of this problems come through, because you can sort of see that right here. I'm going to demonstrate that principle. Because you can proc a wound super fast and then like do your thing. Then once it gets staggered and your overpowered triggers, you can go ham with the blade spin, getting like a lot of bonus damage. And then the behemoth dies, you see? So yeah, like I said, and you're completely right, Miss Eve, you know, but you know, just for demonstration purposes, like I said, this kind of thing, right? You will get the kill times, but your kill time compared to a robot build will only be about 5 to 10 seconds greater, assuming that the robot build uses catalyst. If not, it's usually about 15 to 20 seconds difference, but again, it's not really very much, and it's usually not very problematic. And pretty much that's the reason why, because the meta builds were designed all around trials. So you're also correct about that. The meta builds were originally designed for trials actually, and that is why they are so skewed, because your only focus in those particular situations is on, you know, dishing out the best possible damage to the behemoth that you're facing off against. You don't really have the opportunity to be dishing it out. You don't really have the opportunity to be doing a lot more than that. So this is where a lot of difference comes in for meta versus non-meta. Okay, we have a level 13 strike here, so I can show you. The higher the behemoth level, the more the gap will close, because because the strength of these types of builds is all based around how quickly you stagger, and then you benefit from overpower to end the fight faster. Yep. And that's completely fine, because at the end of the day, right, you know, I firmly believe in my own work, because my own work is designed. And what if you get this bug? Check out this bug. I cannot use potions. It's crazy. Sometimes you'll get a bug like that. Oh, sorry. It's because my buffs hadn't finished yet. I thought for a second I couldn't use potions. But there is a bug where you actually cannot use potions. It did happen to me once in the heroic escalation, which was really quite terrible. But phew, I thought I got that bug here. I didn't want to have to reset this island because I was waiting for the event to showcase a more, you know, well-rounded perspective. But anyway, meta builds are something that, you know, the officials will always stand by, and that is up to them. I don't know anything about that, Ray. I mean, you know me. I don't check that kind of stuff. Now, even without Catalyst, I'm actually able to do significant amounts of damage to this strike, because the principle of the build with all offensive cells, of course, is going to do a lot of damage, which is why I put a maximum of 2 defensive cells in my own builds. 2 is the maximum, because anything beyond that, you're wasting efficiency. You see, all you need is about 2 defensive cells in most builds, and you're good to go. So even without Catalyst, offensive cells will always carry you. Yeah, no, and that's good, Miss Eve. Like I said, for me, I don't worry about these kinds of things, because anytime somebody asks a question, I can very easily show and demonstrate the principle, because I'm not afraid to talk about it. You see, they're afraid to talk about my builds because they realize that my builds are superior. That's why they go so hard to deny. They don't attack the build. They attack they attack me as a creator. And that's what they do because they're scared. They're super scared to even discuss or, you know, engage in conversations about Asian robot builds, because anything that they say to people would be a lie. That's where their fear comes in. That's their fear factor, right? But for me, I don't mind, because I can easily explain it and showcase why something works or why something doesn't work. You know, it doesn't bother me. That's why I don't worry about it at all. I just, you know, relax and just show people, okay, this is why something works, this is why something doesn't work. Now, here's another little lesson. A lot of people don't like the rework of the chain blades because, you know, when you first drop in on an island, you've got 0 momentum and you're not encouraged to build up momentum stacks. But why would you need to do? But the fact that you don't need to do that anymore enables a more flexible playstyle. But I guess a lot of people, they were used to just being able to spam their chain blade special in the past with momentum blades, which used to be the go-to special, right? They used to be able to spam that shit and then they would just get away with, you know, dodging through literally undodgeable attacks, stuff like that. Like that was what Slayers used to do. It was the game on easy mode. The chain blades had to be reworked because basically everyone was abusing that. Not only to get top timings in the trials, but basically it made the game less fun because everybody was literally stuck in the same doing the same things over and over. Yes, I will. It's not permanent. I'll be there for 2 years. But yes, I will vlog. I will at least do like chatting streams, so like for an hour in the evenings if I can. But I'll mostly be stopping streams. I'm actually planning my last stream next week, and then I'll just be working on video content. So keep you guys, you know, keep you guys entertained with vids and stuff, but nothing major. Like I'll be out of action for about a month. But I'll tell you one thing, it could not have come at a worse time because, you know, this month the revenue has been way down. And I understand that a lot of people around the world are not doing so well right now. So it's understandable that revenue is down, but God, it really sucks. This is the type of month that fucks me up, I'll tell you that much. I thought last month was bad. Oof, this month, oof. But c'est la vie, right? That's okay, that's okay. Don't even worry about it. It is how it is, man. For me, I'm just taking pride in the fact that there's more folks around. So even if the folks can't donate as much, there's more people around, and that's something to be proud of. Oh, right. The other sad thing about meta builds is that they really rely on catalysts to function well. Without catalysts, they have major problems. Which again is another reason why I don't like them very much, because I always feel it's so strange if you need something to function, you know, like it doesn't work by itself, then what's the point of having the build, you know? But I guess that's just the old school gamer in me. I never liked having to rely on, you know, elixirs, potions, phoenix downs, all that kind of thing. I'm like, nah. If I'm gonna take on the boss needs to die. Just with sheer skill alone. Yep. Again, like I mentioned, the big principle here is just that, yeah, the build worked great, but you're gonna suffer because in a 2-on-1 situation, unless your skills are really up top, you're gonna lose your predator bonus quite often, and it can be quite detrimental to your kill times, which is why sometimes robot builds will perform better because a lot of them may not rely on predator and at all, which again is helpful, you know? Yeah, well, my PC is coming with me. I'm probably gonna pick up 2 screens when I'm there because I have to get the apartment and then measure the size of my desk. Because the size of my apartment will obviously not be the same as what I have now. And if it is smaller, then I'll have to basically buy smaller screens, which I'm okay with. And screens are fairly cheap anyway, so I've budgeted for all that, you know. I'm a saver, so in the months where the going's good, I save up money so that, like, this is why I don't spend on myself a lot, you know. Because in the months where things are good, I try to save a lot, and then in the months like this where things are really bad, I won't be out of business tomorrow. You get what I mean? So my bills can all still get paid, rent can still all get paid. So, you know, it's like survival tactics. Okay, I'm gonna toss an ad grenade and then I'm just gonna carry on. And while I toss that ad grenade, I'm gonna switch back to a robot build. Do 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 do. I'm gonna be living with family. I am indeed gonna be living with family. That is correctamundo. My folks have decided that they will go with me for this one trip anyway. So, plus they want to help me settle the biz that I have there. So yeah, I'll be able to stream on my normal schedule for the first 3 months. After that, I may have to do some stuff with the biz, so it'll be like kind of in between there. But we'll be staying with my aunt for the first week at least. So there's that. I don't have to find an apartment so soon. But as soon as I hit the ground, the first few days are going to be busy. So I'm going to, like, for the first few days, you won't really see anything other than an evening vlog because I'll be going out to, go talk to the realtors around there, talk about, like, whether I can get an apartment, how much it's going to cost, all that stuff. Yeah, my folks have been there. They were there throughout my high school. They weren't there for uni, but they were there for high school. I'm gonna see if my old apartment's still there from my uni days, so that'll work. Okay. Now this obviously is an Asian robot build. Let's go see. Asian robot builds always have the same kill time, roughly the same, even without catalyst. Because like I said, they're designed to work properly without needing drugs. So although meta builds look like they have faster times, and they do, it's only about 5 to 10 seconds difference. Hence why people have to recognize what is the best. Well, assuming that they're intelligent. English is my first language. I grew up in Australia. By the way, you actually asked me that before. My build seemed to kill it faster because that was an Azaga. I had an elemental advantage. Since I was using the since I am using a Terra weapon, so that's why. Not saying my build isn't good, but I mean, I have to be fair as well, right? You know me, I don't lie. So all information I present is always accurate. Boing, boing, boing. The best part about this kind of stuff, the revives. When there's no elemental advantage, assuming that, you know, they buff with tonics, yeah, there will be about a 10 to 15 second kill time difference. But no, English is my first language. You're right about that. And also, again, not defending the meta builds, but the meta build had a combat disadvantage in the last round because Conundrum Rocks has mostly radiant creatures, except for the Charog. Charog is where it was like normal. Always fun to just spin behemoths to death. Do 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 do. But anyway, I'm gonna change back to my main form. This was just for shits and giggles. Now this is more correct. You can pray. Whether that'll happen or not, I mean, you can pray, bro. Easy, relaxed kills. Do 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 do. Yes, island event. Oh yes, we will. Just gonna wait patiently for trials. Ah yes, the lovely air slam. Sleep well, right? That's from the Malkirion legendary, my dude. It's obviously not for Tempest. If you, otherwise I would have done it with my easy builds. do 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 do. Boom. Always easy. Now then, it's a damn shame I can't jump into public escalations with a level 10 weapon. I would love to shock some souls, but oh well. I'm sure they would be shocked to see the robot just bzz over there. Okay. Let me see, what's the time? Ooh, perfect timing. Time to toss another ad grenade. Whee! Okay. Guess I'll just drop into public areas because I got nothing better to do. Hunting grounds. Call airship. Let's see if I find any human souls. See if I find any humans worth chomping on. I wish, but there's nobody here. Oh, you got the ads again? Well, thank you for watching them. I appreciate it. Not now, Sports Truck. I'm not here to fight you. Why? Because you are pointless. Ooh. Feisty. Well, Swampies, you're supposed to come for the streamer, bro. You do realize I stream things other than Dauntless. That's okay, man. However, why are you here today then? Mr. Unfaithful Viewer? You know, if you visit a streamer for the game and not for the streamer, then there's literally no point in watching the streamer. You may as well watch other content because, and I'll tell you why. People who don't come for the streamer are just weird. That means that when the streamer moves, you're not going to move with them. So, I mean, I'm just going to tell you on principle, I don't like those sorts of people. I like the loyal people who come no matter what. Because they find the streamer entertaining or interesting to watch. Now, those people I like. Majin Kai, Misif. These are the kinds of people I like. Because they come whatever it is I'm streaming. Which is, you know, the core principle of the thing. Fair enough, Swampies. But now I shall ignore you, because you're not worthy of my time. Now leave. Leave, fool! You're not welcome here. Only true robot fans are welcome here. Imagine not watching people for some amount of time. Miss Eve, Lady Neo, execute this man. How dare he not watch people for some amount of time? Gross. Imagine not watching me every day. The world would end. The world would end, understand? Yep, you shall be. Goodbye. You have no place in the kingdom of the Lord, for thou hast betrayed his garden. If you're looking for farming, Mr. Terabyte, my recommendation is go use the part breaker one. That one's pretty good. But the Tempest chain blades are also good for part breaking. I mean, to be fair, if you know, Tempest is based on part breaking. If you want to see how Tempest part breaks, I can show you. Give me a second. Let's use the Riftstalker as an example. Look at you, Lady Neo. Unwilling to put blood on your blade. But yeah, for most part breaks, I would use the part breaker build, but like if you really want to, it's actually possible to do part breaking via Tempest. Takes a bit more work, but it is possible. As you can see, Tempest can be used near a part that you want to break, and it will do massive damage, assuming you're following the build. So what you saw me do there was literally just zapping this thing with nothing but Tempest. Oh, I'm dead. Whoops. Should not have gotten too carried away with that demonstration, but it is a bit harder to do it that way. Up to you though. Like me, I normally would just use the part breaker because the part breaker comes with Iceborne, which means that you can quite literally use it to... You can quite literally use it to survive most situations, which can be helpful. Tempest requires mostly dodging skills, so if you're focused on the part breaks, you may end up missing a dodge like I did just there, and then die. Hello, Paul Tano. What's up, man? There we are. So yes, I hope that helps to clarify for you, Mr. Terabyte. What style you choose, entirely up to you at the end of the day. Blood's all yours, Miss Eve. Hello, Southpaw. Yep, that's completely fine. That's a perfectly fine and acceptable principle. There are lots of people who do things that way, so you're not alone. Your normal is permanently aggressive, Massive. But yeah, I'm doing good, Southpaw. It's up to you, like how you want to do things. Like me personally, Terabyte, I actually started with the back when Dauntless was the old Dauntless. I started with the repeaters actually. Then my main eventually became the chain blades when I realized that it was the ideal weapon for me. Like it just agreed with me how easily I could do things with the chain blades. Whether it was trials, whether it was anything else, it just worked for me. And then after that, I became a chain blade main and just stuck with that weapon. Then I mastered all the other weapons and then became a content creator. That was my journey basically. Because people aren't sure 100% of the time, Mr. Southpaw. Not everybody is 100% of the time. Sometimes we are, you know, sometimes we must think a little bit more. That's why, you nerd. Can't just ask people why, man. What you gotta do is just nod your head and say, Who is a vamp? You can have Southpaw's blood as a sacrifice first. Since he's a nerd, you can just use him as your first sacrifice. Oh, you're a vamp now, are you? Sure you are, buddy. We'll just sacrifice you. You know, torture you. We'll put your feet in the sunlight, but the rest of your body in the shade. And we'll watch your feet turn to dust while you suffer. Fun stuff, you know. Torture works on all species. Demons, vampires. Doesn't matter, as long as they're alive, they can be tortured. And your screams will be music to my ears. Hey, Kai. Or as we Diablo Immortal players say, strong spirit. With your screams, the heart drum will beat fast. Well, he said he's a vampire, so you know. That means he's an interesting new torture subject. This is the way. With their soul, the heart drum will beat fast. Excuse me. There's one other random pig over there. Okay, where's the bill shot? Come on, Quilly boy. Oh no. Ah, yes. The legendary air slams. Like airsoft, but worse. Do 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 do. Plushy stick now. That's just wild, bro. Speed. Never know, one day you might be. But hopefully not today. Oh, thank God there's only like, what, 1.5 hours left to trials? I want to, sorry, 1 hour left to trials. I want to clear the trial as soon as it drops. As soon as it droops. As soon as it drug bars, I will go in there and slash, 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 slash. Okay, I have nothing better to do now, so. Doot. Where is my duty? Boop. So go get your shovel and we'll dig a deep hole and we'll bury the castle. We'll bury the castle. I'm supposing this will work. Okay, I'm bored. Let's go die multiple times in the trials for no reason. Are you guys ready? Yeah, that's okay, Miss Eve. To be fair, I don't disagree with what Swampy says. Things are so boring today. I'm literally just here to clock my hours in. That's all, really. And, you know, you'd think that today, what with the phalanx coming into the trials, ooh, everybody's gonna be excited for it. But I have a feeling nobody's really excited for it and nobody really even cares. Because who the fuck cares about trials? We've been waiting for new actual content for quite some time, and yet we've never really received it. Makes sense, right? Dude be at school, so maybe he had to go schooling or whatever. Either way, I'll bum around now. Yeah, so like with people just not excited for it, I'm like, what am I supposed to do anyway? You know, I figure like if I were just playing paladins, I'd probably just get a wider audience. Like I legit may as well play paladins until later. Oh, come on. What do you mean rip my screen? My screen is working just fine. Hey, what's up, Sharon? it probably means that, like, you know, whenever they did this run, right? Like they could they may have like run the trials until he just stood there and just like waxed him. Would be. But I mean, the Scraves do have a tendency to just kind of sit there, so makes sense to me. Oh. And lol, Kai. Rip your screen. Yeah, sorry, I missed the comment by him. How you doing today, Sharon? I'm glad your phone is fine, even after being thrown across the room. Okay, let's do some editing just because I can. Just because I'm wild like that. 'Cause I'm a maniac, maniac, oh no. Yeah, I'm a maniac, maniac, oh no. Yeah, this works better. Hey, there's the response by the Southpaw. He's giving a Southpaw jab. When can we expect the wet? New bow easy build? Never. When they release it. Kai, y'all just wild, man. Y'all just wild. Oh, I can't dodge that way. That makes so much sense now. Oh no. To be honest, not that intense. I did way better with my own build. So, yeah. Like, it's cool, but, you know, I don't know. I always prefer my own builds for stuff like this. Just because it makes so much more sense to me, you know? It really does. I mean, when it comes to wiping this shit out, it just makes a lot more sense to go ham. But anyway, it's all part of the fun. I'm literally just here to mess around. Because I have nothing better to do. Thanks, Miss Eve. No. No. Still love how that like it didn't wipe him out. It's so uncool. Yay! Got hit by the caltrops. Oh, I could. Yeah, I know that happens all the time. Like there's so many of these bugs in the game, you know. So, yeah, I mean, I totally get you guys. It's exactly like that. It's exactly like that. But anyway, this is how bored I am. This is how bored of just straight up chilling I am. You know what? I'm gonna go make my own proper trial build. I was just messing around for a little while, but I think I'm gonna make my own proper one, I mean. Then what I'm gonna do is all that. Going back to the Charogi. And now I'm gonna call in an airship and just randomly enter Dauntless Trials with people. Oh Lord. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. I've never tried for several months. What would Dauntless Trials be like with randos? What do you think, guys? Death? In a twisted way. Yep. No, here we go. Dauntless Trials with randos. I know, right? MJ, what's up? Oh no, I just want to see what the fuck this is. You know, I gotta entertain you guys somehow, right? I'm a gladiator here, right? So okay, it seems to be just one person. Right? Just starting lunch. Good. Welcome to Lunchables. Oh, ice cold, Miss Eve. Well, one person, I don't know if they'll show up or not. Let's see. They're using an axe. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. They're gonna use an axe with Tempest. Okay, they're gonna use an Embermane axe. Check it out, guys. No, they're using an Embermane axe right here. Okay, cool. Embermane axe, okay. Okay, let's see how badly this goes. Alright. I feel somebody praying for me like, oh Lord. Doesn't matter what you use. The point is, oh shit, I got the wrong Omni cell, but that's okay. Now they haven't died yet. They haven't died yet. So I'm gonna take that as a good sign. Maybe there's hope for them yet. But they have gone off somewhere weird, so I don't know. Oh my god, ladies and gents, I think I almost managed to carry this guy. Oh my god, I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it. Even with the wrong Omni cell. Oh my god, yes. No, he's dead. He's dead. Damn it, damn it. I couldn't carry him till the bitter end. Shimu. Slå till, okay? I'm so sorry. Hey, check it out. This guy just got a lucky break. I know, right? He was just sitting there. I was like, hey, lucky break. Oh, Lord. He definitely got excited with the time. You know it. You know it. That was hilarious, bro. That was hilarious. G to the G's. What's your trial time with randos, Sharon? I mean, technically my trial time was 2 minutes 11 seconds, so... You never know, I might beat one with randos. I might actually beat one with randos. You never know. You never know, my friend. You never know. I'm gonna do it again. You never know which rando will just show up. I don't know. I'm just gonna queue and just see what fate gives me. And this is the way that I can entertain you guys. I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck am I gonna entertain you guys tonight? Also, I see plenty of y'all, so add grenade. But anyway, I was thinking, how the fuck do I entertain you guys? I'm like, okay, you know what? I gotta carry some rando bandos, you know, and just do random shit. Hey, listen, I hate randos too, Magia, but this is funny. You know, like, I always try to bring something new because Dauntless is so boring. Now, of course, I'm here for the community, but no, the community can't just show up every day and just watch the same thing every day, right? So me, I try to create interesting ways that I can entertain you guys. And today, I'm just like, you know what? Today, I'm a gladiator. 233 solo. That's not too bad. You did good. You did good, Sharon. Nice work. Nice work. Okay, I will try and beat that with a rando. If I beat that with a rando, that'll be so fucking funny. I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Can you imagine if that shit happens? I'll just laugh. I mean, not out of meanness, but I would laugh because it'd be so funny. Like, can you imagine me and some rando getting 2 minutes, 10 seconds, and then the rando just like getting, oh. I can imagine it happening. It would amuse me greatly. So let's see. Nah, don't uninstall if that happens. You know, you still gotta hang around. You still gotta hang around. You gotta hang around for the king. Southpaw, there are no such thing as strong randos, my dude. If there are strong randos, it's called hacks. Unless they are using Asian robot builds. But in trials, no. Even the top people only play with other top people. They don't do that rando stuff. No. Some randos have common sense, right? It's been 2 minutes, guys. It's been 2 minutes. Ain't nobody queuing. Everybody's afraid of the rando bando. But they don't know that God himself is in the queue tonight. And he is ready. He is ready to help y'all punk asses achieve. Let's see what the party timings look like. The slowest party timing is like 2:55. Logical though, logical. Depends. Like, for example, if I were to, like, you know, like if I were to take a friend with me, wow, there's literally no one online. Lol, everybody's not online. But if I were to take a friend with me, they would, you know, they would be forced into the Asia server. So there are different regions, but it depends on who your party leader is. And how are they getting 1 minute, Southpaw? There are ways, but you have to run. Okay, basically you have to run the trial for about 12 to 20 hours. And then if you do it for 12 to 20 hours and you get a perfect run, right? You will be able to get times like that. But you have to use all offensive cells, take no hits during the entire run. Basically, you have to play full flawless, use a full meta build with maximum damage in it, no defensive cells. Hey, it's you again. Check it out. This is the only guy playing. Pretty much like playing Dark Souls. Yes, that is exactly right. Nah, it's okay. I'm doing this to entertain all of you. I'm doing this to entertain my crowd. So I'm not worried about the likes. No. I'm here to be your gladiator. Tonight, I entertain you. This is my finger of glory. Accept it. He is lucky that I'm so bored. I think I'll go to the normal trials after this, you know? Show them some godly powers in the normal trials. Hey, he's watching the stream. LOL. Welcome. Don't watch so much that you die, bro. You never know. Maybe he'll say your name after this. Grinding while watching. Nice. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to my gladiator show. Today I'm your gladiator. Oh no, he died. That's it, bro. You mean the normal trial? The normal trial is easy enough. Like you won't die too much in the normal trial. As long as, but if you really want discipline and you want to do the normal trial, use an easy build. Any easy build will be able to conquer the normal trial. I don't know which is him. I'm not paying attention in chat, to be honest. I only happen to see Speedy Sweeney's comment out of the corner of my eye. Well, I have a lot of practice, man. An easy build. Okay, so my channel has all the best builds in Dauntless. So you need an Asian robot build if you want to do trials, bro. Never attempt anything without an Asian robot build. Easy builds are designed for beginners. They're literally designed to help you guys do stuff when you're new to the game. So in order to use one, you have to know, like for example, you tell me which weapon you use, and I'll show you what the easy build looks like for that particular weapon. Then you basically use that and you know, feel like God. That is in general how it works. You use a Joshua axe. What the fuck is a Joshua axe? Who's the #1 player? Anti-Spiral. The only proper answer is me. I'm the greatest, of course. A Joshua axe. Okay, so that's what we're gonna call the Koshai axe from now on, yeah? Joshua axe. The Scrave always gets stuck and I don't know why. It's hilarious. But in that case, you'll need to start with my easy build. That's okay, Nigel. Lol. Welcome to my stream. Anyway, I'm gonna win, so it's all good. You need more practice. You also need a proper Asian robot build, buddy. Of course, I am the greatest. Hey, if you don't think I'm the greatest, Anti-Spiral, then you shouldn't be here, right? Here. If you're starting the game with the axe, Mr. Speed Swinny, take this. This is the first axe build you should construct and finish. if you construct and finish this axe build, you will be good to go, basically. So that's what you want. Always use Asian robot builds, because if you're not using an Asian robot build, you will fail tremendously. All right. Now, let's go see what happens. Let's go see what happens if I queue in normal trials. In fact, just for shits and giggles, right? Right here, right now, I'm gonna construct a normal build, an easy build, right? Okay, I'm gonna construct an easy build. No legendaries. No legendaries whatsoever. Okay? No legendaries at all. All I will have is only all I will have is only the normal cells in the game. All right. So this is how it'll look if I was to construct an easy build. Oh, sorry, I got to change the weapon too. That's right. Where is it? Okay, this is an easy build. All right, it has no legendaries in it. No, you don't need a specific build for the in a normal trial, you don't need a specific build, Speedy Swinny. You just need to construct my easy build first. You never ever, okay? This is why a lot of people misunderstand about Dauntless. You need an easy axe build for this grave? No. Any easy build can do the normal trials. Normal trials do not require a specialized build. Only the Dauntless trials require a specialized build. So, and also, you never need a specific build for a specific behemoth. Never do that. Start by constructing the easy Asian robot build that I linked you. Finish that build and you will literally never ever need to ask any questions ever again. You will be able to clear normal trials. You'll be able to clear everything and farm everything you want. After that, you can go make whatever build you want. Then for the Dauntless trials, you need to follow the weekly build that I release, okay? Although when I during the period when I'm moving to Australia, y'all won't have any weekly builds, so y'all have to suffer for about a month. But I will be back. Wait, what? Man, I went into the public area of the normal trials and there's nobody? Really? Okay, well anyway. Normal trials are super easy, even with just a build with no legendaries involved. And of course, no discipline, right? You can still get a lot of shit done. This will pretty much prove it. Well, yeah. I mean, it's gonna probably take me a month to get set up again. Like I said, not exactly. I'm not exactly going there on holiday. I need to go and get an apartment. There's a lot to do, man. That's why being an adult sucks. You got responsibilities. Like some kind of nerd. Man, the one day that I'm gonna grant randos the blessings of, you know, being around me and there's nobody, like, for real? Bruh. I know. It probably is. I'm literally just waiting for it to reset so I can shoot the video and then we're off for our horror adventure. Okay, wait, I'm gonna do this again, but before I do, I'm gonna throw a quick ad granada. Grenade! Okay, those who get the ads, thank you very much for watching them. I'm gonna do it again. You know, I believe that some people will try until the bitter end, and we got 26 minutes. Let's go see if we can find some random, human being to just surprise. All right. Why? Because we can. Because I'm cool like that, bro. I'm cool like that. Yeah, me too. I'm really excited to be playing that horror game because, you know, horror is good. Okay, normal trial, public matchmaking. Come on. Give me some rando. Yes, suffer the ads so that I can make money and actually live. Because I'm telling you, boys, this month is terrible. Hey, listen, Kai. The game, YouTube, it knows you. I'm gonna get some water while we wait. All right, so I can become a gladiator. Oh, come now, you nerds. What is there to discuss? Kai likes his anime. And he shall become one with the manime. He animates the man. He is the man of animation. In fact, Kai probably created Dick Butt. Okay, guys, we had 2 minutes and 12 seconds right now. You like anime and J-dramas? That's because you're a weeb, Lady Neo. Weeb! Now, I'm shaming all of you. I'm shaming all of you right now. I am. What do you think I'm doing? Huh? Think I'm just sitting here? Nah, she's resting. You know, she got that cold yesterday, so she's literally chilling out. Okay. Let's see. Will anybody be in the arena with me, or is this another lonely? Or is this another lonely run? Not that I mind a lonely run, I don't care. For me, I'm just doing this gladiator shit because it's funny. Oh, look! There's a human. Welcome back, Mr. Swinny. Mr. Swinny Todd. Okay, Mr. Yutotototo and Tinder Aid. Let's get these guys through the trials. What is DBS? Because here in Singapore, that's a bank. We have a bank called DBS. You need to get it power surge. So now your job, Mr. Speedy Swinny, is go farm Aether Sparks. I have the method for it on my channel as well. There are videos to show you how to farm Aether Sparks, how to do this, how to do that. Go power surge the full thing. When you've power surged the full thing and you have all the cells, you'll be finished and ready. It's not just about the weapon and armor. Cells +3, everything fully power surge. Go do it. And if you need guidance on all that stuff, there are videos on my channel that show you how to do everything. Of course. Why do you think my channel is the best? And why do you think nobody wants you to find out about my channel? Plain and simple. Once people find out about my channel, it's done. I have a video on that. It's literally called How to Farm Rams and Cells. It was released, let's see, a couple of days ago. Look for a video called How Island Hopping Makes Farming Easier. All right, just look for that video. It'll have, it's just called How Island Hopping Makes Farming, and then the rest of the title. All right, so go get that video and you're good to go. See you later, Southpaw. Gonna make some coffee before the new trial? No. You don't need coffee before the new trial, mate. You just need me. These people have thus been carried. Good-o. Boom shakalaka. And that was with an easy build, FYI, so no legendaries involved. As long as you got an easy build, you're okay. You're okay. Normal trials are easy peasy. You can even carry randos at high speed, as demonstrated. Now then, there are 15 minutes left. 15 munions left. On my channel already, bro. You can use any of my easy builds. Just search easy warpike, easy chainblade, easy axe. Come on. You should know I've already created every single build possible. Just pick any of them up. You can literally use any of them. Any of them work for trials, bro. Any of them. You don't have a specific one for trials. You could even pick up the easy axe build and still do trials. That's the thing. Because in trials, your timing doesn't matter as long as it's under 5 minutes. So nobody cares. For normal trials, anything. For Dauntless trials, you have a specific build. I was demonstrating a normal trial there. Right? Exactly. Anybody who knows me knows the facts. Any easy build can do normal trials. I designed them to do that because guess what? If you cannot do that, you're never going to be able to get your berserker cells. Makes sense, right? So, pick up your easy build, practice, go do the normal trial. As long as you finish in 5 minutes, you will get all 300 steel marks. It's that easy. And in fact, I have a video demonstrating how an easy build works in a normal trial, FYI. Although it was a few trials ago, I just did that video to demonstrate the principle because guess what? It's that easy. So go look up the vids, go study them, and then learn. Otherwise, you will remain weak forever. This is why I tell Slayers it's very important to follow my channel, study all videos. I don't make videos for shits and giggles. I only make informative videos because I'm not those other types of gamers. Dude, it's so easy solo. Okay. Alright. Solo, huh? Full solo. No problemas. Let me go pick up the easy chainblade 2.0. Let me demonstrate it right now. Sure. Yeah, after today, they're making trials even easier because it's just too easy. There you go. Okay. Doot. Okay, you might recognize this. Easy Chainblade 2.0, guys. The exact same build that I made in the past. Okay? And I'll even take out Catalyst, so I won't even use Catalyst, okay? This is the Easy Chainblade build 2.0. Nothing special. Now in trials, it's always better if you use your potions. But just for you, I will demonstrate it without any potions at all. Private Hunt, let's go. Easy Chainblades 2.0. Is Paradox Break good for farming? Up to you, man. If you got a lot of chronostones, yes. Why would I farm there? The best way is to follow my methodology, anti-spiral, which I showed you. Okay. Mad hard solo, right? It's not. You just got to get practice. What is the main principle of the Easy Chainblades 2.0? First, the most important principle is dodging, because you're going to use Tempest, right? So watch the combat demonstrations and practice. If you don't practice, you're never going to be good. That's why a lot of people say, this is so hard solo. I say, no, you lack practice. Practice. Once you, even if with an easy build, like I said, I'm using the easy build right here. Okay? Practice. No potions. Just for you. Normal trials. Because trials are about skill, okay? Same, easy build. No potions touched, okay? No potions touched, huh? I'm gonna show you that. No potions touched. Okay? Here we go. Now, of course, as I mentioned, all right, you will find it a tougher time if you don't use combat potions. But if you do need health potions, please do utilize them. I will, in fact, use one, but a bit later, not yet. Why? Because we're still doing some basic stuff first. Now, after this detonates, of course, we will use a health potion. Why? Because it makes sense. But we will not use any buff potions during this process. Okay, and please keep in mind that we have the wrong element right now. Technically, you should be using a fire element, but this is the proof that the easy builds will work. Just remember, the most important thing to be aware of is how does the easy build function? You're supposed to time pulse, right? So here I am literally just timing pulse. Why? Because part breaks will grant you a faster time, in case you didn't know. Now it's already down to half health, all right? And we're, like I said, we're not using any potions. Your only goal, all right, bro, is to get a timing of under 5 minutes. Exactly. Like Miss Eve says, that's exactly what they're designed for, which is why they function so well. And we've already got a part break here to help us out a little bit. To make this faster, of course. Make sure you're timing your slams and your Tempest rushes, because if you're not timing them, then you're literally wasting your own resources, because you literally have all this stuff ready for you, but you're not using it, right? Now, if you have a situation where, now you might die, but that's okay. If you have a situation whereby, say, there's an Umbral Orb, that's also okay. But ultimately, you do not want to die. If you do die, right, you only get 200 steel marks unless you do one of the following. You've got to stagger this thing another time. So how do you get to stagger it? Well, we're going to have to unleash more attacks. Now, that doesn't count as a stagger, FYI. That's called an interrupt. All right. A stagger only occurs from the stars around. Oh, damn, it died too fast. If it dies too fast, just do it again. But if you want to stagger it 3 times, right? You get a stagger from when the stars are around his head and you knock it down. Okay, that comes mostly from your chain blade slam. But if you die, just do it again. It's not a problem. Right? But ideally, you want to do it with potions. But you don't have to use catalyst. Alright? You can just take the you can just take the potions without catalyst. Now I'm going to demonstrate how this is done with the easy builds and potions. All right, that one was without potions, so it's a bit slower. But if you use it with potions, it's a lot easier. All right, and I will show you that right now. So right before the reset, right? So same build, nothing's changing, except that this time we're gonna use potions. And even without catalyst, your potions will help you. All right, what kind of potions do you need? Standard, Blitz, Frenzy, Aether Drive. I know you can't see them very well, but I'll show you. Blitz, Frenzy, Aether Drive. All right, it's that easy. So this is the same build, same easy build, but we're gonna use potions this time. And you're gonna get a 5, like, yeah, you just, to get your steel marks, right? Just beat it within 5 minutes. And you will see all 3 rewards done. Beat normal trials within 5 minutes. Don't die. Okay, so let's go through the objectives this time. All right, just for a teaching lesson, let's go through the objectives this time. Okay, and I will demonstrate the principle more fully. Okay, so the objective is slay the behemoth in under 5 minutes, slay the behemoth, and no slayers downed. If you get downed once, although there are revives in the normal trial, you will miss out on the steel marks. So don't die. Get used to not dying. Okay, this time with potions, yeah? Now that we have potions involved, all right, we're gonna play a little more aggressively. Okay. Now your potions will last for about a minute each time, so make sure to utilize that properly. That's a stagger right there. All right. With potions, your abilities will be greatly enhanced, so you will actually have a much easier time. Even when it comes to just breaking parts, things like that, you will have a much easier time if you have potions on. When they run out, and remember, they last about a minute without catalyst, right? Just take some more. Okay, it's just that easy. Take some more. And keep committing to the attacks. All right. When you take the damage from the big umbral instability, you do the same thing. All right, you do the same thing. You take a health potion, right? And you just keep carrying on like that. All right, now with potions, like I said, much easier kill times. Okay. That's your second stagger right there, but we're not going for staggers. We're going for the full kill. There you go. Done. So when you take potions, it's so much faster. It's just done. Like that, easy peasy, chop chop. So the potions last 1 minute, roughly. So sip on them continuously, and bada bing, bada boom, it'll be done. That was with an easy build. Like I said, the normal trials can be completed with any easy build, even with the wrong element, it doesn't fucking matter. As long as it's a normal trial, you can clear it like that. As long as you know how to use the build. If you don't know how to use the build properly, study the combat demonstrations. Practice, practice, practice. You'll be able to do it. Like I said, it's that easy, man. And cells, this is the way. This is the best way to learn. This stream is the best place to learn. Anyway, we got 2 minutes left until the big change. Let me check. I think you do. No. You only have to get to the 3rd ranking for these 3. 1, 2, 3. Cause if I'm not wrong, the 25% duration increase will get you the 1 minute. I'm pretty sure. If not, then it will last slightly longer than 1 minute, which is good anyway. So yeah, you only need to get it to node number 3 and that's it. You don't have to max them out. And you only focus on 3. Okay. Onslaught. Blitz. Onslaught boost. Aether drive. Process extension. Frenzy tonic crafting. Agitation vector. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And you're good to go, basically. All right, now before the new trial reset, I'm gonna toss one last ad grenade and then we're gonna do it. We're gonna do this new trial live. Are you guys excited? Let's go. Ad grenade out. Don't forget to like the stream. All right, we about to pop this thing. We about to pop this thing. Let me get my potions back up over 800. Just because I can. And I'm a wild child like that. I'm excited. I'm excited. Hope you guys are ready to rumble, because this is gonna be a tumble. Excuse me. I might do 1k potion some other day. I mean, I can. It's not like I can't, but there's no reason for me to, so. I still even have like tons of ingredients I can use. I don't even have to spend rams. So yeah. All right, we ready, we ready. Ooh, here it comes. Eh? Hey! Where's the reset? Hey! Okay, wait. Maybe I have to go to... Yeah, no, see, there's the reset. There's the reset. Phew! Phew! Okay, Inferno. Oh, this is so easy. This is easy. Okay, guys, time to build this week's trial build. I'm gonna do it in secret, and of course, we're gonna own the trial. We're gonna bonerize it. Okay, we're gonna bone it. Little do you know how I'm breaking while I fall asleep. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Okay, now let's see. Yep, this is all good. Now we're gonna need a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Where is that other piece of crap that I always use? There you are. Good boy. Now come here. Where is my other piece of crap that I always have? Aha. Gotta have some of this. Okay. Looking semi-decent. Kong, katakong. And then, I mean, this will work, but... Okay, I'm not 100% confident just yet, so we'll do it the old way. What's in the Patreon? Nothing. That's defunct. That's why nobody goes to my Patreon anymore, bro. If you want something, get a channel membership. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. But we need some appropriate music for this, man. We need some serious music. So... we need some boss music. Whatever weapon you feel most comfortable with, bro. You gotta level the weapon that feels natural to you, Speedy Swinny. Up to you. If the weapon feels natural to you, you should be leveling that. If you level something that doesn't feel natural to you, you're gonna have a bad time. That's a fact. So whatever feels natural to you, that's what you gotta use. Now, let's have ourselves a fight, shall we? New trial. Only 2 modifiers. It's the phalanx. We're seeing it for the first time in the Dauntless trials. Now, are we gonna beat it? Of course. Of course, guys. Come on. Endgame builds are always better than easy builds, but easy builds are for when you're new. But if you haven't even mastered an easy build yet, bro, then you need to start there. Never try and do an endgame build if you haven't done the easy build yet. Whoops. Not that it matters, but that's okay. Whoops. I'm making way too many mistakes here. But that's okay. Sometimes it do be like that, huh? Yep, Cyber Owl. But that's okay. We gotta just enjoy the new. I mean, technically this is the only new content we're really getting, so may as well enjoy it, right? Now remember, don't forget your potion buffs. Your fire means nothing to me. 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Destroyed. Who cares if it's a new behemoth in trial? Asian robot can do it. Alright, ladies and gents. Chop slam done, bitch. It's over. It's motherfucking over. GG. Now, I was filming that video, so I'm gonna post it right now and show you guys what's in this build. Alright? Let's switch over to my filming scene, alright? Why? Because I look cool, right? Yo. That was with a few oopsies. Okay, look at me. I'm frozen. Oh, that's so cute. Look at my cute ass frozen face. Alright, homies. This is the build in question, alright? I'm gonna go through it right now, but first, we're just gonna pause the Millennium music. You know, I don't want it to get too extreme, okay? Alright. Let's enable HD, adaptive filter. We all good? Great. Okay, let's talk about this. Alright, so what was in this build? Blizzard's Teeth, alright? That's gonna start you off. That's what you want. Blizzard's Teeth is your basic, alright? And then, wait, why is this camera slowing down? God damn it, just because I messed with the settings. You flunker. How could you be like that, camera? Oh, yeah, okay. Are we moving properly? There we go. Nice. Okay, so where was I? Right. So you're gonna start off with your Blizzard's Teeth right here. Okay, that's your basics. You want your Adrenaline Cell, Catalyst Cell in here. You've got Reaper's Dance as your special. Okay, you've got Hurricane Blades as your mod, and you've got Frostwolf's Skinners as your bond. All right, Tempest Omnicell, easy choice right there. Skarn's Defiance with the Catalyst Cell. You want to do it even faster, you can go with Pangar's Shine, but it depends on how much you depend on your shields. Honestly, up to you. Pangar Shine will work just as well and will technically help you finish it faster because you're dealing ice damage to the behemoth. Skullforge with a Parasitic Cell, Saving Grace. Scravewing Jacket with an Endurance Cell. Hellplate Bracers from the Hellion with a Berserker Cell, okay? And your Chrono Treads with a Pulse Cell. Overall, what this build is going to give you, let's take a look. You've got +6 Adrenaline, +6 Catalyst, okay? Adrenaline will, when you drain your stamina, you deal more damage. Catalyst will boost the effectiveness of your tonics. Molten will help you stop any fire from attacking you and also increase your attack and movement speed. Pulse for timing your Tempest and Slams, very important. Berserker, okay, obviously as you attack more, you deal more damage. Endurance to boost your overall stamina, boosting the final damage of Adrenaline. Galvanize is just in there because you cannot change the Frostwolf Skinners. And Parasitic is your tiny bit of heaven. It'll help you survive in case you take a whack here and there, all right? But this build is non-reliant on Predator, so it doesn't matter even if you take a whack, right? It could be stronger with Predator, but nah, I'm not that sort of person, so I don't really give a fuck. All right, and that's all you need to do. Now, if you like my content, all right, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support this channel, all you gotta do, drop a tip via the link in the description of the video, send super thanks on YouTube, join as a channel member, or you can, you know, go wild, send lots of super chats on stream. That's all you gotta do, all right? I'll see you guys on the next video. Oh, and here's our thank you scene. Top channel members, Miss Eve and MJ Riffle at the Only Fan level, Death Dawning 982 at Plus Ultra, Red Text 2156, The Forgotten, Stephen Martin, Joshua Moritz, Jerry Fast, Nate the Great, Rogue Assassin, Old Mr. Cream Puff, and Zach NFG at Prestige Rank. Make sure, you know, if y'all want to be up here, y'all support the channel. Keep us running. See you on the next one. Okay, video done. What axe to do with this trial? Dude, if you're talking about the Dauntless trial, you should be following the Chainblade build. If you're talking about if you're just talking about the normal trial, any axe build will do. So yeah, but for the Dauntless trial, I always recommend following my chosen build because axe is not good for trials at all. All right, and now I'm going to let me just. Oh, Miss Eve, sorry. Did you put the clip that you sent me as a DM? Could you just put it in the Discord? Try to use the Discord for all communications because it's a lot easier. DM is only like if you got something you can't say in public, but you know, it's just easier because I like to just have everything in there. Okay, I'm going to render the video right now, and then we're gonna switch over to the Mortuary Assistant. I'm gonna be preparing for that. So new try. So while I'm rendering this video, do you guys have any questions? Because I'm gonna do the cover page, everything all live right now. Okay, and then we're gonna shift over for our horror event. All right, I hope you guys are ready for it. I hope you guys are prepared for it because I am pretty darn excited, but also kind of frightened. You know, it's gonna be scary. So I'm kind of, you know, halfway here, halfway there, but yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. My kill earlier was 2 minutes, right? Yeah, it was 2 minutes. Okay, good. All right, great. I'm gonna let the vid render in the background, okay? While it renders, I'm gonna make the cover page now. Time to shift over to the cover page area. So just deal with my floating face for a little while. Hello, Alfonsi. 2 minutes 30. Yeah, okay, that works.
ship ran into some trouble. An aether-charged shock job, if I don't miss my guess.
Boop. There we go. Well, I mean, I just do this to save time, you know? Because I don't want to waste time, like, having to design everything. But yes, sponsored stream soon. Oh, listen, like, I used to shoot the videos separately, Speedy Swinny, but these days I don't have a lot of time, you know? So I try to do it all together. Doot. No, my content is my full time, which is why I depend upon the kindness of viewers to donate to keep us running. But of course, that's also why I'm so experienced with a lot of stuff. All my time goes into this. This is my passion. This is my life. So if you want to support, just make sure you do that when you can. All right. All support is always appreciated. Okay, now while the video renders, of course, we're gonna post it right before the stream, but yeah. Congrats, Alfonsi, but if you ever do anything like that to impress a girl, then I'd say you're fucking stupid. So, no, don't do stupid shit like that. Because if you do that, and for example, you break your back, then you're paralyzed for life. And what, is the girl still gonna love you after that? So, don't ever do stupid shit like that, Alfonsi. If you care about yourself, all right? But hey, you don't have to listen to me. You can go do stupid shit like that, and when you end up in a wheelchair, ain't nobody's gonna care about you. Remember that. Remember that. If you ever do something to impress a girl, then I would call you a fucking idiot. Plain and simple. So, nothing to be proud of, kid. Nothing to be proud of. You're lucky nothing happened to you. And of course they said you were crazy. Because the smart kids just want to see you injure yourself. Because they are going to laugh at you and then nobody's going to help you. Listen. I grew up in the streets and I grew up in a tough neighborhood, so you know, that's what it is. You see some, like, okay, Alfonsi, don't take this against you, but this is a life lesson, okay? And I'm just going to be very frank because I'm not the type of person to use metaphors and all that shit. You know, I ran with the thugs. I ran with all the gangsters, you know. We'd always look for some dumb fuck like Alfonsi, right? You know, the kid that wants to fit in, the kid that wants to be the cool kid, right? I know. So we'd get him, we'd say, hey man, you're looking really cool, bro. Why don't you go up there and, you know, you do something cool or you do something crazy? Like back then, you know, for example, we just make them like chug lots of alcohol until they spewed everywhere or stuff like that. There's just lots of ways you can do it, but you know, you're not gonna be one of the cool kids, and you're not gonna impress anybody. They're just using you for their entertainment. Kids do dumb shit. So now that I'm older, I'll tell you, don't fall for that shit. Okay? Your youth is a short period of time, but your injuries could be for life, man. Exactly. Real women don't care about whether you can do a backflip off a roof. A real woman, at the end of the day, what she wants from you is, do you have a stable income? Do you have a stable job? Are you an exciting person that can excite them? That's what they look at. They don't care about the other shit. So, please. All right? Yeah, you better fucking learn, because you do stupid shit like that again, I'll beat you myself. All right. Exactly. I get that it's cool. I get that you want to impress your friends. All right. But what are you going to do if you end up in a wheelchair, man? For real. For real. Think about that. Think about your family. Think about your life. You're still on this planet for another 70 to 80 years, buddy. Exactly. Everyone here is just going to give you that advice because we're all older people. You know, we understand life. We've been through that youth stage, you know. Don't do the dumb shit. All right. Oh my god. Why is this video taking so long to render? It's freaking 4 fucking minutes. It's not about whether it's 4 feet deep. It's about whether you missed the jump, bro. Do you know that a deeper pool is necessary, especially if you want to jump from a height? Because don't forget, that pool water is sinking your fucking momentum, bro. Anyway. You. Punishment room. I'm gonna go get some water. If you guys have questions about Dauntless, and certainly not stupid shit like this, you can ask some questions. I will be back, and I'll answer whatever questions you have. I'm gonna get some water, you know, let this video render, and prepare for our event. Yeah, I got my water supply and I got my food supply. Well, listen, I try not to be too gangster, Majin Kai, you know, it's not professional. But I mean, like there's no sense in me hiding my past or whatever. You know, when I was growing up, in, you know, effectively I was kind of like part of the hood, you know. So I grew up around the rougher kids, you know. I mean, it's public school, it's like that, you know. Kids were dealing drugs out of their lockers, whatever. It's like it's just how it is, man. So, and of course, you know, much like many of the other kids, I wanted to be part of the cool kids. So I was straight running with the thugs, I was straight running with the gangsters, you know. I was disrespectful to my parents because I thought that was the cool thing. But you know, seeing my dad work so hard, I couldn't do it. I just had to turn my life around, you know. So in the final year of high school, I got my shit together, you know, made it into university and everything. But at the end of the day, you know, I think the hood really stuck with me because here I am as a streamer slash, you know, budding rapper. So it still stuck with me in the end. But funnily enough, you know, I don't regret it, or I don't look at it with any negativity, because it was just a part of my life that I had to experience to grow, you know. That was important to me. That was important to me, and that's why experiencing it was important. you know, because it formed a part of me. But hey, you know, sometimes you just gotta be a part of the streets. All right, the video is almost done. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna toss one last ad grenade. I'm gonna upload the video on YouTube. I'm gonna post it at the same time that we're gonna start the next stream. All right, why? Because I wanna be the first to release the trial video. And I don't give a flying fuck. Because, you know, I'm gonna show all the trials people that I'm faster than any of them. Easy peasy. All right, so here's the ad grenade. And yeah. What happens when you place in the top 100? You unlock the prestige shop, but you have to stay in the top 100 by the end of the week, buddy. So if you're still in the top 100 when the trials reset, you will unlock the prestige shop at Lady Luck. So if you were in the top 100, wait till tomorrow morning and you'll go to Lady Luck's and there'll be additional items available, including being able to buy your gold crown. But that's only if you're in the top 100 when the trials reset. It's okay, Sharon. We take the hood with us wherever we go, right? That's just the way of life, man. That's just the way of life. Into the... Remember, even if a behemoth has never been seen before, it's just too easy to kill. Ships are sailing and the waves are scheming, barren summits to the verdant flame. Each horizon is a new beginning, rise and reign. Far from the fjords and the ice-cold currents, ravens soar on a new frontier. Songs and sagas of a fate determined, shields and spears. Oh, the echoes of eternity. Oh, Valhalla calling me. To pluck the strings of destiny. Oh, Valhalla calling me. Valhalla calling me. Congratulations, Speedy Swinny. You got enough for discipline. I mean, you can get discipline if you want. But yeah, it depends on what Asian robot build you're aiming for. And hey, Grim Reaper. It's only for the mods and the dies. Well, that's okay. Then you don't have to bother too much with the trials, man. But as for me, I just finished the trial for tonight. So I'm actually going to drop this video right here, right now, baby dolls. Why? Because I am just the beast. Now, while this video renders and shit, okay, I'm going to log off this stream, okay? And we're gonna get prepped for the mortuary assistant. So, in 15 minutes, we will start our horror event. Well, Speedy Swinny, go look for one of my discipline builds. If you like it, make sure you check that. Make sure you check that, and then you'll be good to go. So go look for the Asian robot builds and then decide what you want to buy. See what you need for those builds. Because if you want the best, follow my builds. When an event comes out, you mean on the island event? Go check my guide. Go check my guide on island hopping. Plain and simple. Go study my channel. My channel has everything you need. All right. So 15 minutes, we're starting our horror event. I'm going to see you guys now. All right. Those of you who want to join us for some scary, scary stuff, I'll see you back in 15 minutes. All right. Be there or be fucking square, bro. I hope you won't be square. I want you to be there instead. All right. 15 minutes, ladies and gents. Set your timers. Set your clocks. 15 minutes. There's no Ramsgate event. as far as I know. So I don't know what you're talking about, Speedy Sweeney. You might need to give me more details in a YouTube comment. But there's no such thing as a Ramsgate event. They're only island events. And that's all we have right now. Okay? See you guys in 15 minutes. We're gonna be doing some horror shit.